Not full throttle. Okay, so you're lifting a little bit, but not using the brake.
Inside. Hold your line. Clear low.
Okay. That's kind of screwed up any chance of getting a real quick lap. Okay, so no brake at all. See if we can work the line up a little bit higher. It's a 17.7. Lifting a little bit there. 17.6. Just hooking it and driving it off that right rear. That was going to be a quick lap. Okay. Well, now that I've got that figured out, let's see how we can qualify for this thing.
Pit exit's clear. All right, John, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Hopefully I get the pole and I don't have to pass people.
Just be nice and smooth here on this first
All right.
turn here on the first lap. One more hard one, come on.
One more lap.
That was 17.6.
$17.5.
That last lap was 17.6. That's your fastest lap.
I'll take that. All right, so we will go ahead and try to run the low line a little bit too, since you know, I will have to use that if I have to work lap traffic or something like that. Let's see. So if I'm passing someone, it's going to dive down in there, run the bottom. Really do lose time off the corner. There it is. Then back up to the top line. What's up, K1 Grizzly? Yeah, it's Bristol, man. Bristol in the street stock. I haven't run street stock in so long. Just getting the feel for it. Looks like that lap that I put on pole might actually hold here. Now we still got 2 minutes left in the session, so there's plenty of time for me to get knocked off. I don't know who has and who hasn't set a time yet. different cast of characters from who we usually see in my races on the channel here. This is a different series from what I usually run. Okay. Yeah, let's go back down low. Leaving the lane. Try run the middle groove, which might be a better place to run if I'm trying to pass someone. Like I said though, hopefully we're just able to get out front, run the trap, and have a pretty drama-free race. Fall-off isn't too much on the tires, so I don't know if we're going to be pitting if a caution comes out either. You guys who have run street stock so far, what's the strategy on pit stops? How does that usually work? Alright. I mean, that's
the end of the
that's
session.
the inside
You're
line
the
on the
wall.
straightaway
Well
that
done.
I was running. Okay. So here we go. We got P1. That's my
looks like
second
to be on
pole of the season.
inside. Should help us a little bit. It's open. No, close.
Very simple. Don't run street stacks. Fair enough. Oh, Mark, you're in this one too, dude. What up, Mark? How's it going, man? Getting some hydration in. Last race of the day here, however this turns out.
When your brother qualifies for you and he qualifies 2 seconds off the pace.
Okay, so I'll make sure that the fuel is turned off. Oh yeah, because we've
Lord.
got 16. Do you pit at all, Daniel? Or can this thing run 66 without needing a pit stop?
I thought that was odd that you qualified 2 seconds off the pace. Yeah, I had to go up the street for a second. I was like, just run this race. I didn't want to.
The track
the race
temp
to
is
start. I mean, I was like,
26
just make it till I
Celsius,
get back.
66 laps.
He's like, man,
okay,
that was
John,
hard.
get
I'm like,
ready.
what are you talking about? He's like, I'm 2 seconds off the pace, and I thought it was a good lap.
Hopefully we don't get any cautions and don't have to worry about them pitting. But if we do pit, probably just pit once and halfway.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have a big one like we did last night back to back.
I like the placement of that rearview mirror. It's actually useful. This is the only car that I've seen that has a useful single monitor mirror. All right. Welcome, folks. A little bit different, something a little bit different here. Going to do a street stock race at Bristol.
We're on
This
one
is
to go.
a 66 lap race. I am going to be starting in first place in the number 2 car. Second pole of the year for me. So hopefully I can convert that into a win. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I missed the name, but thank you very much. I'll get you at the end of this race. If you folks in the channel saw who that was, drop it in there, please, so I can thank them properly. Give them some hype. And here we go. We're getting ready for the green.
Brakes.
Pace car is going to go, and I'm off.
Green
Go,
flag.
go, go.
I don't want to mess around with any of these guys early.
Inside. Still there.
14's got a run on me already.
Still there. Clear
They're
low.
inside.
So that's something to know. Got to protect the bottom on the starts in this thing.
The gap behind is increased to 0.5.
Just got to drive my line, not worried about anything that's happening in the rearview mirror right now. I was faster than these guys in qualifying, and I think that I can outrun them in the race too.
17.7.
Maybe not though. I'm not as familiar with these cars. It's going to be a big problem if Robert gets up here too. I know Robert Arch is good.
Well
He's
done,
the
John.
only
Good
one
lap. The guy behind is just
with
done
a
17.7.
higher I rating than I have. Why is it saying my last lap was a 17.6? That's not right at all.
You're leading.
Oh wait, never mind. It is a. That was all right. Okay. So here we go. Leading the race, putting laps under our belt. This is an exciting change of pace for us on this channel. Fairly rare that I
was at 17.8.
actually get to lead races and contend for a win. But I'm leading and pulling away from the pack,
17.7.
keeping this 14 car at bay. They're running basically exactly the same line I'm running, and I think I'm a little bit quicker with this line. At least I was in qualifying. What's up, Boom Doom 34? Yeah, man, Bristol. Street stocks, which is not something that I normally run. Might run this series a little bit more if I can start farming some wins off of it, though. Don't want to count my chickens before they've hatched. I've still got 60 laps to do.
You're in the lead.
Good to get some laps lead logged, though. I hardly led anything last year. I got 6 wins, but those wins were like I was running top 5 and then the leaders wrecked and I lucked my way into a win. Uh-oh. It's an early caution. I'll probably stay out here.
You've just done a 19.7.
Thought we were
The
always
gap behind
going.
is now 0.8.
Yeah, I don't think that this is the time to pit. I think that pit stop would come at about halfway if I do it at all. Yeah, it looks like most everyone is staying out. Track position is going to be key here. I'm really hoping that I don't have to pit, that just ends up not playing into it.
That last lap was a 33.3.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped for. Good start, pulled out to a lead, and just kind of ran out front. Mission gain, safety rating, and I rating is going well so far. Robert's pitting. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, 15, you're blinking.
He's trying to get some form of an advantage.
Who is? 15.
I don't think that the lap times had fallen off too
Air.
much, though.
You're now in the lead. That lap was a 47.3. Your lap times are increasing. Come on, get back on it.
Are the Rams gonna win?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Put 30 laps on and then pit. Pit at the halfway distance, kind of similar to how we've been running Lucas Oil.
So, get no football fans.
Should be getting 1 to green, or 2 to green this time by. I haven't run the street stock in so long. This is pretty fun, though. Leading's fun. Go full throttle. Yeah, and also run the bottom. The
That last lap was
14 got a huge run
47.4.
on me because he ran the bottom through 1 and 2, and I ran the high line. So this time on the restart, I'm going to jump it down to the bottom and try to hold him off. These cars have a lot less power than what I've been driving. All right.
I'm lining up.
Short track tempers are starting already.
Yeah, but I'm doubling up before
We're on
double
one to
up.
go. But we're going to be starting on the inside.
All right. 14 wants to get up alongside me. That's fine. That's where I want him. I got to make sure that I don't allow him to lay back.
Yeah, and we were like one corner away. And I started going to that.
Okay.
Quit complaining about
Don't
it.
want him laying back on me at the same time.
Little Sunday drive.
Pace car's going to drop. There we go.
Green, 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 green.
Having trouble shifting this car. It's not nearly as easy to shift as the other stock car series that I run. Uh-oh, contact. The 14's around.
You're in the lead.
No caution, though.
The gap to Johnson behind is
Thanks,
increasing.
Trevor.
It's now 0.5.
Back there.
That's too bad for the 14. He was running a real good race, Morgan Ambrose. Hate to see that happen. Glad there was no caution, though. Let's just keep putting laps under our belt here. I would just as soon have this run green the whole way
Lap
out.
times are improving. This
I
is
don't
good.
want anyone beating me because of a pit strategy. Right now I'm still running 17.8, so the only way that best way that I could lose this right now is if a caution
You've
came
just
out
done a
and
17.8.
everyone pitted.
The gap to Johnson behind is now 0.8.
The other way that it could go, that I could lose it, is if a caution comes out and I'm the only one who pits and I have to start way in the back.
You're now in the lead. That was a
Because I don't like the
17.8.
idea of trying to pass and work way through this field. I like this lead that I'm riding right now, and I'm just going to try to keep gapping them.
Go ahead, you can go up.
Definitely think that I've got a little bit of an advantage with these Fanatec V3 pedals, just because that extra throttle distance in play. I'm using that a little bit as I play with the throttle and through the center of the corner.
The gap to Johnson behind is now.
It's kind of
0.1
similar
seconds.
to, a little bit similar to dirt tracking it, you know, kind of just driving it off that right rear through the corners.
That lap was a 17.8. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Driving away from them, that's what I like to see. Moving up a little bit higher, getting good run off the corners, and just trying to pull away.
You're leading. That lap was a 17.9.
Although now I've got the 4, so that's the stiffest competition that I've had in my rearview mirror yet. Those guys with the single-digit car numbers and the higher skill ratings, if they run this series much, they might figure something out and run me down in the late part of this race.
Behind is now 1.2.
Going to have 40 laps to go when we come back around this time by, so there's still a lot of race left.
That was a 18.0.
A little bit more careful going into the corner that time.
Having your flashing, bud.
Wonder where Robert is. I know that He's my biggest competition in this field is Robert Arch in that one car.
You've just done a 18.0.
Just putting laps down. Like that it's clear out front.
You're leading.
No brakes, as you guys said. That
Your lap times are increasing. Come on.
seems to
keep your
work.
focus.
Just lifting the throttle a little bit going into the corner, let it roll. Maybe a touch of the brake to set the car for the exit right now, but main thing is just keeping those RPMs up.
1.0 seconds.
Pick it up in the middle of the corner and just drive it off.
That last lap
Kind of
was at
managing a
18.1.
1 second lead. Maintaining. Yeah, a lot less cautions than Lucas Oil. Cars are slower, so that helps.
That lap was at 18.1.
It's a lot harder to drive over your head in these things, I guess. Oh man, Robert Arch in the one is coming. He's only 2.3 back, and he's got fresh tires.
You're now in the lead. You've just done a 18.2.
So that's showing what the fresh tires can do for sure. Robert said that he didn't get a qualifying time in
The gap to
because he
Martin behind is now 0.9.
messed up
Okay, John.
getting
You're
back
halfway
to his
home.
computer in
Plenty of
time.
fuel.
Halfway.
We're only halfway into the race.
Robert's definitely gaining, and the two behind me are gaining a little bit too. A little bit of a touch of the brake pedal there. Try to set the corner a little bit better.
That was 18.2.
Driving it off. Don't want these guys to run me down. At this
Careful,
point,
Robert, don't get wrecked.
seeing what Robert's doing on new tires.
You're in the lead.
Wreck on the front stretch, shouldn't bring out a caution.
If there's a caution, I'm definitely going to pit right now.
The gap to
There we go.
behind is now 0.7.
Okay,
Radio check to the pit crew, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2.
so make sure I don't
Closed
take
right now.
fuel or windshield tear off.
Be behind the 15.
I will get
Line up
4
behind the
tires.
car.
Dude, you're flashing and glitching all over the place, dude. I don't know what you want me to do. This is your own fault.
So now I'm pitting.
Open.
No, just get off the track.
Is this the pit? Yeah. Here we go.
Activate limiter.
Running at 35, 35.
How can I not run into you when you're all over the place, dude? You're up to the wall, then you're next to the inside wall. Your car's everywhere. Not my fault you got wrecked.
All right.
Probably a good thing you got wrecked.
That's right.
I mean, I run you down from like 3 seconds back. And
Lefts.
So it won't like I wasn't faster than you.
Looks like one guy took 2. 2 guys took 2 tires.
Track's clear.
Crew.
Push, push, push.
Thumbs up from everybody. Okay,
I maybe
whatever,
should have
our
taken
backup
2
channel,
as
make sure
well.
everybody's on, can you hear me? You're behind the 4.
Killing cones. I don't know if that guy took 2 or not,
No, you totaled the car, but good luck.
but I'm back in 3rd place now. So now we're going to have to do some work.
P4.
No, I thought you were in the wrong there, Robert.
I mean, I just went to his outside when he went to the bottom of whoever he was trying to pass, and then at the last second, his car glitched up. It wasn't his fault. It was just his poor internet connections what got him wrecked.
Hey,
Yep, everyone followed. Unfortunately, I lost a couple spots. I think one guy took, one guy might have gotten a better stop, and then one of them definitely, I think the 13 took 2, and the 4 just got a better, got into his pits better than I
Leaving the
did.
pit lane.
And we had one, the 17, it looks like, didn't pit.
You're going to have to come around. It's 11.
So we'll be restarting in 4th. After leading the most laps in this race, I've got that locked up. Now I got to try to see if I can get a win. I'm going to try to, K1 Grizzly Man. I'm going to do my absolute best to get a win in this thing. First part of that's going to be really nailing the restart. Going to have Robert Arch right behind me too, so I've got him to contend with.
According to this.
That last lap was a 46.1. Your lap times are dropping off. Come on, stay focused.
All right. Gonna watch for when that 17 goes.
Who's on old tires?
0.3.
I think the 17 has no tires and the 13 has 2.
Get that thing filled up again. Get ready to rock and roll, man.
Okay, well, that's going to get interesting.
Yeah, it will get interesting.
2 rolling roadblocks right here.
Green, green, green.
Got that second shift better.
Inside.
Jesus,
Still there.
16.
Gap to Johnson in front is now
There we go.
0.5. He's still
Yeah,
there.
that
Clear
kid.
inside.
Clear at, so, I mean, okay.
So there goes the 4. That's who I've got to try to track down, clearly.
P4. That last lap was a 18.6. Outside. Still there.
Down to the inside and underneath the
Hold your
13.
line.
16's about to kill us all here.
P3, still there. That
Third
was
place.
17.7. Car outside. Okay, John. The next car is Tanner. He's still there.
Driving for second.
He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. P2. That lap was a 17.9. Clear outside.
Got the second back. Now I got to hunt this 4 car. And there's a caution.
The gap to Martin ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0.
Another restart.
You pull it away. The gap behind is now 0.9.
All right. Gonna have about 15 laps to go.
I was going to throw something out, but I was too worried about getting wrapped.
Nice job on the overcorrect there, 13.
All righty.
Nah, he didn't know. Well, he might.
Got to get a better restart this time.
He was
I've been messing up my shifts too much.
fun
17's
right
pitting,
out my
that's not
back.
surprising.
I was scared.
Mark Villeneuve's up here running with us too.
That was crazy.
The heck?
All right, you're going to have to come around to 10.
Thomas is leading the race.
I don't know what he's doing.
Short track tempers.
10, where are you going? Taking away a lap lead from the 4. Seriously?
What is the 10 car doing?
He's just
P3, you've just done a 47.0.
he's gonna get himself. I don't know what they do. They'll black flag him and DQ him eventually, I guess, right? I guess he just wants to pad his. Guess he just wants to pad his lap lead stat, maybe.
I mean, that is protestable for stealing laps.
Maybe he's got to do a bathroom break or something like that, so he's getting way out in front so that he can go take a leak. What's up, Andre Montero?
Yeah, it's all good, Chica. About killed us all back here with 16. Though.
This is the Class C street stock race at Bristol.
Thomas is now leading P2. That was 48.2.
So wait, are we all a lap down now?
I believe we're a couple laps down.
Yeah, I don't know how this is going to play out. This is really weird. Thanks for the follow, Andre. Appreciate
When
that.
it black flags him or kicks him out, we'll get our laps back. It's no big deal.
Yeah, but what's it going to do to the start? Is it going to
The
put the
outside
4 car on
Martin
the outside
ahead is
now?
increasing. It's now 1.0 seconds.
No, because he is supposed to be in the back anyways.
Wait, now what you sorry about?
Want to go, man?
Okay, here we go.
Last lap was 45.9.
So I don't know what's going to happen here. No, Andre, I didn't do the 4 hours at Spa. I don't do much road racing. I'm an oval racer primarily. Did you run the 4 hours at Spa? All right, here we go.
Coming to the green. Line up behind at 1.
Trying to get a decent start on this 4 car.
Green flag. Pit road is
You can't go like that and then fucking stop, Ian.
That was pretty
Go fucking 12, God.
awful of the one there.
12 and 16 are wrecked.
I missed a shit start.
Caution's out. What is that?
What happened on the start?
Caution for.
The
In the
4
wall.
car tried jumping the start and he
Guys,
got
another
to the
thing to be
pace
aware
car
of,
and he
there's
slammed
a lot
on
of people
brakes.
behind
Behind us now.
If I'd have slammed on brakes, the
Covered
whole
up.
field would have
As
gotten
you're
wrecked.
unloading the tires, getting about the wall, just double
Yeah,
check
he's
the black
supposed to
nuts,
slam
like
on the
over real
brakes
well.
rather than passing the pace car
Pit
there.
road is closed. Pit road will be open.
Good job there, numbnuts.
4 jumped back. They got a major jump.
P2,
Then he
you've
just
just done
locked him up.
27.7.
I mean, if I'd have stopped, I'd have gotten ran over from behind and it would have wrecked the whole entire
Have a
field.
lap car
That's the reason
coming
why I
from
just spun him on out or kept good digging.
Here comes trouble.
That's fine. Come on up here. If you wreck my car, you can take a nice
Alright,
vacation.
looks like you're going to be lining up behind at 11.
Oh wait, never mind. That's the 11. Same color though. Same color.
Yeah, that was the lucky dog. That threw me for a second too.
Nah, just making up laps. Lead up.
Anyway,
You understand, Ian? It's not nothing personal, but I couldn't check up.
Poor old Anthony's like 7 laps down there.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me start the race, so I had to come in and start almost 10 laps down.
so where did it put the 10 after all that? Now he's 3 laps down.
Yeah, it was 10 laps down. All
That's
these
crazy.
cautions, though, slowly making them up.
Well, at the rate this field goes, we might actually have you win.
Well, we got the 1, 2, and 3 cars up front, so the cream has definitely risen to the top in this race.
The gap in front is now 0.2.
To
That lap was
green.
46.8.
Gonna have to try to get a jump on Robert or find my way around him somehow. It's not gonna be easy. You want Talladega again? No thanks. I'll take a little bit of a break before we go do Talladega again. Thank you very much. I had about enough of that track for a little while.
Well, it's gonna be 9 lap shootout if we keep it green.
Yeah, it looks that way. I mean, I'll run it. I'll run anything that they're putting out there,
Come on,
but
Earl. 1, 2, 3.
I'm okay with
One to
running
go.
some other non-Talladega tracks for a little while.
Outside.
I'm tempted to start in first, but I'm worried about my shifts not being smooth enough.
Hold 7 back here, your whole front end is like
But give
throwing
us
off.
a
Yep,
little tug
that's
here.
true.
There
We're
you
gonna
go
get
again.
we're
You
gonna
can
get
line it up.
Daytona
Throwing off.
in a few weeks.
Yep.
Green flag.
Nice.
Oh,
The road is
jeez.
open.
Yeah, where do you want me to go, dude?
P3, that was 43.8. Inside's clear.
Messed up my shifts again. Dang it.
Sure, man, he's driving way over his head.
All right, John.
Sorry about
Next
that,
car
guys.
is Urban.
Thing with shift right.
Lost a couple spots. Gonna try to get them back.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.6. P4.
Gotta look to the inside of 5 again.
Still there. Still there.
Making progress.
Still there. Still there. Hold
Gotta
your line.
actually make the pass here.
Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there.
Ever so slowly getting the advantage.
Still there. That lap was at 17.8. Still there.
Problem is that while I'm fighting with him, the leaders are pulling
Still
away.
there.
Time's running
Still
out.
there.
After
Still
leading
there.
all those laps, it looks like I'm not going to get the win.
Inside. Top of
P3.
5.
Hold your line. He's still there. Clear
Line is
inside.
Clear. Clear.
Not going to take that nonsense. All right. Trying to run down the 1 and the 3.
The gap to Urban behind is now 0.5.
Robert's pulling away from us a little bit.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Just gonna run out of time, it looks like. Not gonna be able to run these guys back down. I'll take a P3 in a series that I rarely run. And that's a lot of safety rating gain
Two to
too.
go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. You've just done a 17.7.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race. Sorry I messed up on my pit stop and some of those restarts there. Got myself behind. Otherwise I might have had a shot at a win,
Okay, John,
but
one more to go. Keep it together.
it was pretty
We'll
fun
be on
getting
the
out
podium.
front and leading them for a
P3.
little bit. Definitely should do more of this. Yeah, good win, Robert, man.
Thanks.
Great drive. That's a podium.
I'll take
That
third.
was one crazy race.
Check your flag, my man.
I tell you that. Oh man, six
Good,
laps here,
good,
Bristol.
good work, everybody.
Fun.
That'll give me an SR boost and iRating boost too.
There's sliders everywhere this entire race.
Sorry again,
Hey, if you
guys.
crew
Last
guys
two
have your
start was
radio
going
on,
to fourth.
just take those dump cans right over by the high sticks over there.
You didn't have to race me like that,
Cool.
Nine. I was
Go Husky,
5,
thank
6
you.
laps down, man.
Go Huskers,
We're dead last.
72,
Let's
thanks
get
for the
the
follow.
record up there,
Appreciate
man.
that. I don't know if you guys want to see any of the stuff on the replay there. I'm going to thank the followers for today. Oh, cool. So I can see Snurlin, so now it's showing me YouTube subscribes as well on Streamlabs. So that was my last race for the day. I'm going to call it a day. But Wish Wallstrom, thanks for the follow. Boom Doom 32, thank you for the follow. Racer 7L, thank you for the follow. Snurlin, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. 1219 Jayhawks, thank you for the follow. Big Red Racing, thank you for the subscribe over on YouTube. Andron Montero Live, thank you for the follow. And Go Huskers 72, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate you guys. That's, 6 new followers and 2 YouTube subscriptions through this stream. Thanks, Andre Montero. If any of you guys don't subscribe on YouTube, please go ahead and do that. I'm really trying to get to 100 subscribers so I can get the custom URL. Gonna pull up the results and see what happened here. Led a bunch of laps. Yeah, Vilmar, I saw you in there, man. What happened to you? I didn't see where you finished. You got 7th place. That's too bad. Wow, gained 0.88 safety rating, so that definitely hopped me back up. So 0.48 plus the 0.4 that they give you for boosting back over, so that's good. 46 iRating and 124 championship points. Led 38 laps but could not get the win. That's too bad. The wins will come, though. If I keep competing like that, I'll get them. Yeah, man, I find it really difficult to shift those cars. Definitely. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Let's see who else is streaming. I'm going to throw you guys over